Hey YouTube, this is Jaden Storm coming at you with a deck updated. Let me reword that. This is an updated deck profile. This weekend at my locals, I decided to take my current build of the end and mess with it a little bit. Sometimes I get creative urges, so I thought I would show you the way I played it this weekend. There's a couple of changes that I will make still that I just finally decided I needed to do some differences, and I will tell you that once I get to it. So I'll show you my updated version of the end deck, and of course I got the cool Toshiki Kai deck box. And what would a good Toshiki deck box be without Toshiki Kai sleeves, which are also on my build for Narukami. God, I can't wait for the blood. Okay, here we go. So let's start with the grade zeros. If you saw my first build, I was playing 2 Conroe, but I went down to 1 Conroe, and I'll explain why here in a second. I still love Conroe. He is so freaking amazing. There's the top 2 starters in the game are Wingle Brave and Conroe. I mean, Conroe and Wingle Brave they both are just so dumb, and really not much else to say. In my last build, I was playing a grand total of 8 critical triggers. In this version, I decided to go down to 6, which I play 4 Blu-ray Draco Kids and 2 Tar. Someone at my local said, "Why didn't you play Tar? It's the Epona. Don't even get me started on that card. It is the Epona of Kagero, and it's because Blu-ray Draco, little cute blue baby dragon with lasers and an adorable smile, and he's cute, and he's fucking badass, and he's shooting at you." I mean, I'm sorry for the language, but come on, guys. I mean, I don't mean to sound weird, but that is just so cute. And then Tar's Tar. I mean, I like Tar, but I like Tar better than Epona any day of the week. And the reason is that I hate Epona is because, and I just recently watched a video that my friend Cody, of Team Shadow Strike, took my Majesty deck, and he played it at the regionals at somewhere in Texas, and he took out my Alabaster Owls for Epona and said I'd probably kill him. I'm not going to kill him, but I might. But and it's because from Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate Inzektors. And he says, I don't know if he's still planning to do this or not, but he says he wants to build Inzektors just so he has a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck to play. And I told him I would tolerate it because he's a team member, but I fucking hate fucking Inzektors. I would burn every Inzektor card ever made in the world if I could. But anyway, let's get back to the better game, which is Vanguard. And then, since I'm playing 6 criticals now, I went up to 6 draw triggers just so I could get through the deck quicker and get what I wanted to finish my opponent off faster, and it really turned out well. 4 Gatling Claw still, and then 2 of the sexy Dragon Dancer Monica. And every single time I drew Monica off a drive check, I was like, "Hey, Monica." But anyway. And then, of course, we got our 4 heal triggers because I am a good player. And believe it or not, there's some morons out there that don't play heal triggers. Grade 1s. 4 Buri, the perfect guard. Before the end in Majesty and Overlord and these other powered-up Vanguards, you could live with 3. Now you need 4 because one of them you're either going to soul charge or you're going to damage check. And you want at least 3 to be live at all times, which is why I play 4. I will always play 4. And I will not even play a deck in a tournament unless I have 3 perfect guards of that clan. So the only exception I ever made is I played my Spike Brother deck in a tournament once with only 2, and I took first because no one knows how to play against Spike Brothers in my locals. I really don't know why people act like it's a hard deck to learn, but anyway, I'm getting off track here. But back to the deck. Of course, we still got our 4 bar. 8K beaters are fun. It's normally what I ride for my first turn. I still went with 3 Heat Nail. I'm going to drop 1 Heat Nail for probably just a generic 7K booster, so probably Iron Tail Dragon. But I also might put in just a second Gojo, because Gojo I do like to ride turn 1, if I have a dead card in my hand, so more than likely it's going to be a Gojo. But I do like Salamander at 2, because, I mean, he is a pressure card that your opponent will want to guard so they can protect their 8K boosters and stuff like that. And then my girl, not Epona, oh, good God, I almost said my girl Epona. I'm going to kill myself. 2 Flame of Hope Airmo. And this is what I usually like to stick behind the end. And I know people are like, why, Jaden? That only puts the end at 19. I do realize that. Here's why. If I can get the attack through, and I can't tell you how many times I have been able to hit my opponent, do my Twin Drive, get 2 damage checks on 2 triggers on top of it, and use her ability then to ditch a card and draw into the end I need. I mean, she saves my ass. Now, fun story here. At my locals this weekend, I was playing someone. I attacked with the end. They said you need 2 to pass. I go crit, crit, all effects to the end. Stand up. Swing. He's at 3 critical. He attacks. They drop enough cards to say 2 to pass. Crit, crit. 5 damage. Eat it. I had the end at 5 critical. Yes, it was fun. And then I play 1 Gojo. Like I said, I'm probably going to drop one. No, I am. I am going to drop 1 Salamander for another Gojo. Grade 2s. Of course, we got our 4 Nahalem. It's our 10K beater. I love Nahalem. And then one of my favorite cards of the deck, Burning Horn. I love Burning Horn. When you have Overlord or the End on the Vanguard Circle, he swings for 12 by himself. Then if you get a 5,000 boost off him off a trigger, that pushes him to 17. An 8K beater behind him, he hits 20. I mean, he's just insane. Since I dropped the second Conroe, I had room for 1 more grade 2, and I decided to play 2 copies of Wyvern Strike Tejas. And I wanted to test play this card, so if I ever played against a deck and I wanted to start picking off their 8K boosters, I could do that, because since he can attack in the rear columns. If I had to give an overall grade of him, I would have to say a C, because it always seemed like when I did need him, I didn't draw him, and when I had him, I didn't really need him. And then I still played 1 Belscosity. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put the second Belscosity back in here and just play 1 Tejas for those rare occasions that it might use him. But overall, the grade 2 lineup did... It worked out just fine. Yeah, I didn't really see any different changes in the deck, except I had 6 draw triggers, and I was able to thin through my deck a little bit quicker. And then finally, the grade 3s are still the same. We still play the 4 Dragonic Overlord, and we still play the 4 Dragonic Overlord at the end. So, nothing changed there. But I really did like the changes I made to the deck. I mean, I still have so much fun playing this deck, and I'm honestly looking forward to when I can get my Majesty deck back this weekend from my teammate Cody, because I've actually missed the deck because it was my first love, so I'm looking forward to playing it. But, the end deck I also like too. I just have a love for every deck I build. I love the end a lot, just because, it's the end. How can you not love him? But anyway, I just wanted to post an updated deck profile of this for you. I took first place in the tournament. I only went to game 3 on the best 2 out of 3 once, and that was because I got grade locked. I was sitting on a bar for 3 turns, and my opponent was on grade 3, and I just went, you know what, scoop. So it happens to all of us. We'll get grade locked, and oh well, part of the game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been an updated deck profile on my version of the end deck. So, rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and see y'all later.